Okay, it's been a little bit since we last had an episode. Apologize for that. Life is complicated and things always get in the way. So, last time we finally got military science to get going and got piercing ammo packs, and I went out and I killed a couple bases, and it was much easier than you would think it would be. So now we have military piercing rounds all on the belt. And they'll eventually fill up the belts. Now they do take up a bunch of resources, almost all the steel and a bunch of copper, but that's okay. It's needed. Today we're going to be doing something that is going to take a little bit more idle time, because we're not going to be going as much moving forward as we're going to be saying, alright, normally at this stage of the game, you'd start having some sort of mall, or at least some sort of place where we could produce things without having to do everything by hand. Because as we get going, inserters and long-handed inserters and things like that, I mean, definitely I could make them myself, but why would I? Well, the point of this game is to do things without doing it by yourself. So this episode is going to be dedicated to basically getting them all. Now, I went ahead between episodes and I got a little bit of an idea, just make things a little bit easier, because I know that even as important it is for me to show everything that I'm doing, because this is it's supposed to be a learning process for me. Well, to put it nicely, people don't want to see that all the time. It's just not something that's interesting. So we do have a few attacks, but I've been playing this save for a little bit on my own, and nothing major, excuse me. Mistake, that's how it's going to end up being. So what we're going to do is go ahead and get circuits up and running as soon as I find it. Where'd it go? Goodness gracious. I need circuits because the chests do handle more items. But with them handling more items, that means we get to put more items into a chest, which is great, except if you may have noticed when we did our circuitry, in a way that would allow me to say, okay, I'm going to make only 1/3 of one a second. You can kind of imagine logistics 2. I don't know why I can't find this without searching for it. It's very strange. It's blind. Anyway, circuit network. You can imagine that if I tried to make, I don't even know how many I can honestly put into a stack. But if I tried to make 2,000 filter inserters, and each filter inserter requires a circuit, which requires another circuit, which requires a printed circuit, I'm gonna run out of resources really quickly. Something we can scale it into. That's definitely true. But well. Okay. How are we doing? This makes sense. Nope. Yellow, red, blue, purple and nanobots. And splitters, obviously. We're just going to wait for the circuit network to come right in. In the meantime, go ahead and get this iron. And since we're going to go ahead and make new things, let's go ahead and get a tool belt. So we're going to need to get some wire, which thankfully we can get right here. Don't need that much. Let's go ahead and make some red wire. Start a simple logistics network. It's not what I wanted. Ah, and I've forgotten how to take away wires. So we'll want splitters, yellow belts, yellow inserters, red inserters, blue inserters, purple inserters. For these, let's go ahead and say we only want about 100. I'd be surprised if we have more than 100. With these, let's go ahead and say less than or equal to 250. Same thing with these, red inserters, less than or equal to 250. Because we will need these. Blue inserters, same kind of thing. Okay. But purple inserters, honestly, I don't need that many right now. So we're just going to start with 25. This is still going to eat up basically all of my production. But that's okay. Honestly, it's okay. It doesn't matter as much as you might think it does. We're not on a speed run here. Now, next thing we gotta do is get ourselves some fast inserters. Put things right there. Actually, we're gonna split things up. Here we go. There we go. Which one do I need more? I think I need the Alright, same thing. I'm going to say if the circuit boards which are these are greater than 250, and then the same thing here. These are greater than 250. Okay. So we have our miniature mall here. It's going to be keeping things going, running. You can notice that, yeah, there's already a bottleneck here. There is already a bottleneck in terms of we haven't even gotten one purple inserter. All of these printed circuit boards are being taken over. Yeah, one thing I've noticed is you want this. You want these lights. We're going to get rid of all of these other lights. I'm going to be using balloon lights from now on, just because it's a little bit easier for me to go ahead and use them. I have a lot of circuit ones. We have so many circuit ones. Not too bad. Go ahead and get more splitters. I don't think even we need 100, but that's okay. We'll use 100. We'll see how the 100 goes. I know we're low on electricity. We'll come to that in just a little bit. Oh, I forgot to make this. I was wondering why is it not working. There we go. Oh, not quite, huh? There we go. Thought that could take, but it's okay. Not a big deal. But we already have 38 fast inserters. So with these fast inserters, we're going to start making a difference. We're going to be putting a lot of extra inserters into this one, but that's okay. So we're going to be making a difference. We have fast inserters that need to kind of do everything that we do. These energy consumption is about 3 times as much as a normal inserter, so we don't necessarily save energy as much as we save time. Time is an important fact. First thing we're going to do, get rid of that annoying yellow flash. We're going to go ahead and make sure that our power is not constrained. And then we're going to boost printed circuit production. So I've been looking at it. There's a couple ways for us to do it. but I'm going to go ahead and do the most simple method, which is just doubling a couple key buildings. So let's go ahead and boost power. See if that was enough. A little bit more. Let's go ahead and max it out then. Perfect. Okay. So we need to make another FP reactor on our way up. We need to make a couple AUG paddocks. We need soil. We have tons of soil. We have more soil than I know what to do with. You can see our PCB factory is not making PCB. Our PCB factory is not making PCB because our wood processing unit isn't processing wood. Our wood processing unit is not processing wood because the FP reactor is not taking out melamine. Melamine is not being created because there's not enough urea going in. Not enough urea is going in because these paddocks aren't getting enough mushrooms. So we need to add more mushrooms. Let's go ahead and do that first. Where are you? So 3 is more than enough. Oops. See? There we go. There we go. Mouse has been giving me trouble lately. This might up. Nothing crazy, just my rice is ready. I completely forgot about that. Not a big deal though, we can come back to the rice later. Now, as we saw, one blue inserter is worth roughly 3, a little bit more actually even than 3 yellow inserters. So we don't necessarily want to use a blue inserter unless we're replacing 3 yellow inserters. We'll come back to that later. As said, this one may want to be So let's go ahead and start getting rid of some of these yellow inserters. Another important part to think about in our quest of making sure that things make sense is it doesn't really matter. And don't worry, I'm not distracted between processes. I just know that it's going to take a little bit for these mushrooms to get to the end of the AUG addicts, and it doesn't make sense for me to do anything else until that's done. Alright. How are we doing? Oh, we're doing pretty good. This might be one of the first things that we turn into a red belt here. Alright, so the mushrooms are now starting to go. And as the mushrooms continue, we're going to start accumulating near the end. Same thing here. Just some extra. It's enough mushrooms for everything. One other thing we could do is to make more of these, but I found a better way, which is to say, let's go ahead and do this. Okay. Now we double the melamine. We can get another wood processing unit. Okay. Here we go. Now with a steady supply of melamine, we're actually making PCBs. Okay. So with a constant supply of PCBs, some of them will be used to make circuit ones, and some of them will be used to make items. Pretty good. Looks like Afraid of the Dark got changed a little bit. Now, since PCBs are still our limiting resource, go ahead and put 40 inserters into here. How are we doing? 35. Nice. Now we are short on copper, just a little strange. Distinctly remember being a full line of copper, but yeah, definitely a full line of copper. That is how much copper we're using. We need to add more copper. That's crazy. But we're about to research some new techs that'll make us make basically more materials. So I'm not gonna go crazy too much. Instead, what we're going to do is plenty of copper in the wayside. Let's just make some. There we go. That full line will kind of help. Alright, that's right. I was like, wait a minute, why don't I have that? It's because I moved it further. Borax is doing pretty well. Bronze is doing pretty well. Getting low on bobmonium, I know that. Now we have parts of our base that are just kind of... well... where would we be without robots? It's allowed me to do everything manually, that's where... I mean, you know, there are some serious challenges with trying to keep things going here, but that's okay. As I mentioned, this playthrough was never really meant to be a 100% playthrough, nor is it going to be anything that, you know, if I have a lot of problems with this playthrough, I don't mind restarting. And we will be actually with 0.17 stable, pretty close. I'm not afraid to say that. The series is not going to continue forever. And the main reason why is I enjoy Factorio, but I kind of want to go back to vanilla for a little bit. I've been trying really hard to find better ways of enjoying this game. Here we go. Now that copper will get all the way to the end. It's crazy. That's crazy that I'm eating that much copper. Yeah, these balloon lights are kind of awesome. Sure, they take 6 times as much power, but look how much area they cover. I'll have to do this with robots later. It's a good idea, it's going to take too long. Okay. So things are going to kind of slow down. So let's see. Let's see where our next bottleneck is going to be. We do want a little bit of military. We do have a little bit of military that we handcrafted, but Okay, good. This copper is coming down. That's good. I was worried about that. How are we doing? Good. Almost done with all the packs. Everything is going pretty steadily here. Yeah. Looks like we're able to match production. That's good. Good. Perfect. Might be even able to kind of double or triple this if we can get another PCB factory in here somewhere. But anyway, that's fine. Let's go ahead and research something new. How are we doing on this? Some extra. I think we have a lot of glass here as well. Okay, we're not short on anything. Take a look and see what we can do. Energy generation, which might be worth it. We have warehousing, which might be worth it. We have washing, which is used for a couple different things. We have ore refining, metallurgy. We gotta learn how to do casting, which is not going to be this episode. Go ahead and just start from the cheapest and see what we get. So we need alloy processing for basically everything ever in the world. We make bronze pipes. Let's go ahead and research that. Just going to take the cheapest tech and move it that way. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Next is chemical processing, so a chemical furnace. Let's see what this does. Okay, chemical furnace. Let's go ahead and take a look at what a chemical furnace is. See if we have any recipes. We don't have any recipes right now. That's okay. Alright, next on the line. Mark II radar. Which is expensive. But let's give it a try. Let's see this upgrade planner. Let's see, we want to do radar to radar. Okay, that's interesting. We have Mark II radars. These actually do anything is an important question. You're under military, right? Take a lot of extra. It's worth trying. Gears? Really? I need gears? Speaking of gears, let me put a chest here and put things that I know I'm not going to use. Take this way. This way. This way, this way, this way. This way, this way. This, 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 this. This. Anything else? Pure sand. Okay. Stone brick. Crafting speed of 1 versus what? Speed of 1. Speed of 1. I don't get it. Okay. Oh, whatever. Does this work? Ooh. Oh, it does. Whoa. That's really cool. Okay. That's really cool. Let's go ahead, make a couple more. Can I do this from, like... No, I can't. Wait, can I do this from them now? Oh, I can. Oh, that is sweet. So I should, in theory, get that. Aha. All right. That's pretty sweet. All right, the upgrade planner is OP. I mean, this is pretty OP in terms of Factorio. Let me just upgrade everything. Okay. That's pretty OP. That's really funny that I can just upgrade all of them. Now, next question is, did it actually do anything? Oh, it looks like, yeah, okay, it did. Looks like they're gonna go out farther. Hey, there we go. Okay, good to know. Okay, I'm okay with that. This is kind of neat. Now, here's an interesting question. Can I delete entities with this? Oh, where's everything? Gosh, I can never remember. Imp. No. No. Does not look like I can just delete entities with it. That'd be, I guess, too broken. But that being said, that's kind of neat. I could upgrade all my small electric poles to the lighted electric poles. Which would actually be really funny. How much do you take? Do the lighted poles really not take any energy? Oh, hidden small lamp. Okay. Okay, never mind. Ah, that would have been hilarious. Alright, anyway. See what's next. Radars were good. Energy generation. Powerhouse. Powerhouse and a turbine. Coke, diborane, synthesis, coal gas. Well, I know we make diborane somewhere. Aromatics, gas, no, not you. Organic solvent, black liquor, tail oil, no, not you. Even though I've upgraded the melamine to twice as much, it's still not quite there. That's interesting. It's very interesting. Seems to be keeping up. Not enough formaldehyde gas. Not enough formaldehyde gas because this simply takes too long. Alright, let's go ahead and get that taken care of. Pressure furnace. Two more. See how that goes. See how two more goes. My guess is that this will not be able to keep up now. I don't want it to keep up forever, so to speak. Let's go ahead and check moon drops. Alright. Let's add one more. Three, 6, 9, 17, 17 for 6, or 18 for 6, so times 3, so 24. 3 is 9. 3 is 9. So 2 is 6. Alright, let's build 5 more. Hopefully that's enough. Now we'll deal with it. Oh yeah, we have enough water forever. Alright, good. Glad that we have enough water forever. These are still on the old the old rounds, which is not a problem. Not a problem whatsoever. Alright, let's take a look. We got combustion turbines and powerhouses. So, we got the combinators and power switch. Okay. We also have... Let's see, what was it? Not in there. Okay, we have a combustion turbine. What do you do? I need to check and see what you do. I haven't had you yet. Ooh, well, you're a resource that I don't have right now? This one? Oh, crystals. Crystals. Oh. Oh, okay. Just check and see what these crystals are. I don't remember. Oh, I can get borax if I add synthesis gas. Oh. Okay. Well, don't need that right now. How about the powerhouse? Let's take a look at this. And convert coal gas, synthesis gas, dibrane, hydrogen. Sets it to combustion mixture. Okay, and what is generates high pollution at low cost. Wow, holy moly, actually this one seems like it would do temperature pretty well. Why does it need coal to burn coke? This is strange. Alright, well, let's just... I just want to see how difficult this is. Gasifier. Okay, so it might be easier to get coal gas. Oh, it needs synthesis gas anyway. Just wondering. Considering that we need this. It's not what I need. This one. Oops. Put that back. That we don't need the tar. I'm just wondering. We're also not going to keep this here because this is where our oil is, but just you know, I'm curious. Um, Whoa. That's interesting. Oh. Interesting. I'll have to think about that. Let's move on. We have a cooling tower. Which is probably needed for part of this, right? Temperature is 60 degrees Celsius. 165 degrees Celsius. Strange. Alright, well, let's see what it does. Let's get some bronze plates. Why is my steel production barely anything? Oh, that's concerning. Right. So I need more steel. I think I can get it from you, right? Yeah, we have tons of it. Oh god, we have so much. Always a problem. But I see we might need to get a little bit more steel production. Oh, they were never built. That would explain a lot. Right. So our steel is in trouble, so to speak. I feel like I should do that. because I'm kind of wasting resources that I didn't expect that I'd be wasting, so to speak. Well, let's do this, because we have 2 lines dedicated to it anyway. Let's do that. I need to. What's this? Oh, Cypher. This is Factorio. This is what I play when my wife is not around. And oh my gosh, I have so many iron plates. Okay. There's more iron plates than any one man should have. Yeah, I just changed all of their bedding, so I'm hoping that they're extra cute right now. You know how it is when you don't take care of animals, their houses get dirty. Okay, good. I'll make sure that that's still legitimate. This is really strange. I have so much steel in here, I don't even know what to do with it. It's just not being produced very quickly, that's all. Alright, let's think a little bit more. Let's see here. What else are we missing right now? Steel is short, but that's fine. Not a big problem. How are we doing? We're doing good. Good. Almost done with our backlog. That's perfect. Back to producing some. Yeah, we are. So what I should do is honestly just double it. Alright, perfect. Here we go. Effectively, we've doubled it for now. Okay. Let's check out that cooling tower that we got. Cooling. Well, things we do just to find out what works in this game. So if we bring this cooling tower like here, oh, we turn steam into water. Huh. Okay. Well, we have Coke. We have Coke. We have everything. How much, pollution it makes, though. Let's see. Let's take a look. Now, we want to be careful. Why aren't we making Coke? Alright, what's going on? Coal gas is not being used. No, the coal gas is not being used. Coal gas is not being used because of that. Okay. We have to be careful because alright, what we need to do is we need to make a where are you? Storage tank. We need coal gas. Coal gas is not something we can leave alone. Okay. Perfect. Now, if we have coal gas, and we can turn it into this. Okay, water. Perfect. Okay. And make an iron chest. Put everything in the iron chest, kind of like there was someplace that was making ash. I know there was someplace that was making ash. Where was ash being made? It's gonna come back to bite me sometime in the future, isn't it? Okay. No, no ash there. No ash there. No, no ash there. Very strange. I swore there was someplace that was doing ash. Well, whatever. Okay. Not sure why there's an overflow barrel there, but good enough. Okay. So, gasifier. Synthesis gas, right? Or do we just want... Let's get coal gas. Why would we want to do synthesis gas? Oh yeah, synthesis gas later. Okay, let's get rid of this all junk. Okay, and then we have this. Okay. I don't need this right now. We'll just put a single here, honestly. There we go. So extra. Okay, I need to upgrade these. Beautiful. This shouldn't be a problem. I need another coal line. I'll get another dedicated coal line. I don't think this is going to be a big problem. Yeah, this is not a big problem. Okay. We have water treatment next, but I think we're going to leave that for today. We've done a decent amount. Kind of figured out another way to make power, which might be better than the, I mean, that's an entire, yes, it is a coal line that is going, you know, into power, so to speak. But this seems more efficient. We will see. We will see. We have warehouses next. Get the 2 warehouse mounts. Coal processing, which is important, but not crazy. Food control. Hydrogen processing. Getting there. We are definitely getting there. Alright, but until next time, that's it from me. As I mentioned, probably not going to be playing this much longer. Probably going to be going to 0.17. And, you know, if I come back to this, it'll be under a new map pack, honestly. I had a lot of fun, and this was very engaging, but this is 30 hours in, and I'm a bit, not even overwhelmed, but there's a lot that I could do better. I mean, I'm just realizing how much I could do better here. So kind of like the first time I restarted after about 10-12 hours, I was like, you know what, I can do this 12 hours in 6. And that's what happened. I got the first 12 hours done in half the time. I think I can do the same again. I think this 30 hours that I have now could be done in 15 or so. There's a lot of things here. These balloon lights are just amazing. Immediately I can just see everything. Gonna miss the game a little bit, but we'll be back. I have no doubt about that. I'll see you guys in 0.17. I'm gonna be starting a series about just going vanilla. And after I go vanilla, and after I'm tired of vanilla, we'll come back to Angel Bombs. So this is BSP signing out.